May 10th, around 11:30. So I ordered the battery single pack from Lazada. They are 130 peso and it comes with the BMS already. So I didn't have to buy extra BMS. So I'm going to parallel them and then have them charged. So basically red, red, black, black, connect them here. I have to install a heat shrink here. The conductor was exposed when I pulled it off the glue. So I'm going to measure each battery to see whether they came in fully charged or some sort of a charge, just for sanity check, because some product from Lazada, it gets to you and DOA, dead on arrival. So I just want to do a sanity check. So this tree has 3.2 volt charge. This one, not so much. It's around 30 millivolts. So I'm just going to cut it open and see what's inside, what's wrong with it. So I have exposed the BMS and now I'm just going to measure the plus and negative here. So the battery, it's okay. Sadly, the BMS is not working. So now what? Uh, well, the way to do then is to parallel it with the other battery. This thing will have no BMS. Now I ordered extra BMS from Lazada, so I'm just gonna wait till they will arrive in the next few days. So meanwhile though, I'm just going to test the three batteries and check it tonight that it fully charged. They're charging. So I've connected these using these twist tie or merits. If you're coming to the Philippines from North America, send yourself these different sizes for different wire gauge. It'll save you a lot of hassles. You'll it'll save you from using black tape. Really, black tape here is the only thing they can interconnect different wires, and well, they're really no good using black tape. So send yourself these. Also, if you're into electronics, send yourself heat shrink, different sizes, diameter. Uh, you can get heat gun here at Lazada. So they're hard to find at Lazada, but you can buy them at Lazada. I think there's only one size. I really wasn't interested in ordering them from Lazada since I sent myself bin full of these when I came to the Philippines. So um, now I'm going to connect the solar panel and charge it, and then measure the voltage on each battery pack later this evening. And with this, I'll just wait till the BMS arrive so that I can replace this. The previous BMS was badly corroded, so no point in getting there, reusing them. It's strange why this BMS wood is not working. Dead on arrival. Just strange. But it doesn't surprise me. I mean, I work in the electronic industry years ago, and there are circuit boards that come in DOA, and so you can't always predict the MTBF of the component. So, not a surprise. That's why when dealing with electronics, always check before closing the lid, because something always go wrong, and do a sanity check. So the solar panel is on the ground, so I'm just going to check the battery voltage here. So the LED is blinking. That means that it's charging, supposedly. So I'm just going to check it now. So the probe is on the two pads, S minus and S plus. So S for solar. And it's reading 3.6 or 3.7 volts. So that's basically without the battery, this thing would have risen to 6 volts. So that means that the battery are charging. So I'm going to disconnect the solar and the light should come on. So the solar is disconnected and the lamp is on. I'm just going to measure the battery now and see what the voltage output is from the battery pack. So the voltage from the combined battery pack is 3.17. So that's what it measured out to be. So 3 cells in parallel, steady at 3.17. So I'm just gonna charge it the remaining of the day, and then see what happens tonight. To explain what a BMS is, it's a balancer and also a charger or overcharger limit. There's a voltage sensor in here, and they check the voltage of the cell. And if it reaches a certain battery level, it will disconnect the battery so that it is not fully discharged. Um, unlike let's say alkaline, they would be fully discharged to zero. So the BMS job is to prevent that. Well, there's something interesting. When I was taking it apart, I rechecked to make sure I'm not doing it for the fun of it. So all of a sudden the BMS seems to work. It's almost like there's a solder problem that it's been corrected when I desoldered the wires. There might be some sort of a VIA problem, circuit board problem. However, at the moment it seems to be working. Um, it's something strange, but it's working. So I can put this together now without having to wait for the other BMS. But I'll do another sanity check before I glue the glass together.